Hey guys, here with a Silver 2 player. Feel free to introduce yourself, Chase.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, my name's Chase. Just been playing jungle.
Sounds good, Chase. So, what are your issues as a jungler? What issues are you having? Why'd you hire
Um,
me?
I feel like it's just hard to like carry my games. Um, and if I get fed, it's just I feel like one lane either gets behind really hard, and it's just hard to win. So I just don't feel like I'm playing the early game properly.
Right, and you said you've been playing mostly Olaf and Graves. This is probably
Olaf.
a Trundle or Olaf game up to you. I think you should learn Trundle though. I think he's very
Okay,
strong
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
I tried Trundle. Um,
So there's two ways of playing Trundle IMO. If you want to play for the carry route, if you're really confident, if you do you consistently get yourself leads at all, or you just play as like a
yeah, I feel like
objective
I do.
controlling player?
I try to get myself leads. Um, I feel like it's pretty situational. So
All right.
runes, do I do phase rush or do I go
I just
into
go
attack?
PTA, tenacity, last stand's fine, and then go. You have the option between Nimbus Cloak and Celerity. I personally just go Nimbus Cloak
Just cloak and celerity, you said?
and Water Walking. Sorry.
Oh yeah, water walking.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. If they had like one more melee champ, I'd probably recommend you go for the setup I have. The setup I usually do is like up against like Nuna's a perfect champ. You want to be able to duel, conquer, resolve. You'd go like conditioning, revitalize, and
Uh-huh.
obviously conquer, and you just get like an early Bork, and you can practically 1v1 any melee champ in the game. But we'll keep that for after the session. I'll talk about it later. But
Okay, cool.
how many games of Trundle have you actually played?
Probably like only 5, I think.
What do you think of him as a champion?
I think he's fun, and I think the games I play. So I think I get ahead early, but then typically like I'm not with my team like mid later game, like in team fights. Like I'm still just like I want to like farm and like play objectives, but teams are just like ARAM mid and then fight without me.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I don't do like I look at damage charts after each game, like even like on Olaf and like Graves and stuff. My damage to champs is still like pretty low,
Mm-hmm.
just because I'm like I feel like I'm just AFK farming too much.
Okay, it's good to know. That means you're probably not initiating most fights, and you're probably at the wrong place at the right time or at the wrong time. So
Hmm.
we'll see what we can do. Anyways, you want me to guide you out throughout the game, or just observe and talk about most of the stuff later?
Um, whatever. What do you think is better?
Let's say a mixture of both.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
give some solo remarks and tell you what you should potentially do, or what I would do in your case.
Okay.
So the minimal trundle things you should know are like, your Q's an auto attack reset.
Hmm.
Similar to Jarvan, you want to lead with your W and Q and just slow people, chase them down if you're behind them. If they're max range, you can lead with your pillar, but in general, you just want to lead with your W. Autos and Qs
Yep.
for red buff slows, your Q also slows, so you don't have to like max range pillar every time, you can just like run them down basically. Because you have pretty high
Right.
base MS. Oh, typical Tarzan fan. Chat restricted, nice.
So last night I had a Vlad run it down mid, and I said he should play intro bots because he wouldn't feed, and then I got chat restricted.
That's not all you said, let's be real. You
He
call them
also
the
just
R word, you call them the bad
no,
word. No,
no,
really.
yeah, that's all I said.
Alright, well, let's go walk to his red here. Well,
Okay, up
doesn't matter
up.
if your team's not here. Yeah, just go get his red ward if you can. It really does not matter. His teammates will not be there. See how your Yorick's at base? At this elo, they will never 5 points. So you can get a free ward out and just reset and get your red trinket. So yeah, you can always cheat your way out early game,
Hmm.
get vision or information for yourself. And we probably just want to press tab. What are we playing into? Riven top. You can path towards your hook champ. Ezreal's not the worst champ, like levels 1, 2. After he gets his tier buy, he's like the worst champ in the game. But I'd
Yep.
probably just recommend pathing towards the double melee matchup, so top lane. So starting blue is fine. And
Okay.
you'll also
Just do
be mirroring the Nunu. So yeah, I'd start blue here.
start Q.
Yeah. So auto Q and then pull towards your Gromp and then smite your Gromp, have it come towards you while the blue buff's dying. And then on your last few autos, you'll just rotate towards auto attacking the Gromp.
Okay. Do I just go blue, gromp, red, and
Yeah.
then look to getting top?
Every
Okay.
game at this elo, it will always work. Oh, no, it's not letting you pull it. That's fine. It spawns in like 3 seconds, so 142. We won't get the best pull, but yeah. So it doesn't really matter, just smite to pull it, or I mean,
Yeah.
on full HP. But in general, you want to just, your Nautilus kind of goofed that, but it's okay. So it did start red. You can use your W, get there faster as well, Blascone as well. Okay, so you should be on Krugs or Raptors right now. We could ping that out for our teammates just to remind them. So it looks like we have pressure both mid and top. Top just TP and he's getting pushed in their tower. So instead of actually going for the top gank, we just rotate towards his blue side instead.
Okay.
You're really strong 1v1 and you want to bully Nuna's actual jungle.
Just take E, right?
Yeah. So like I say, you want to lead with your W and autos. Just go to his blue. You can't really gank mid. So yeah, see how much pressure you have from both soul lanes. There you go. You hard win this. W, auto Q, drink your pots. That's the Blascone might be. Oh my god, you pillared yourself. That's fine. Grab his Gromp. That's perfect. I was kind of unlucky that the pillar blocked you as well.
Yeah, I didn't want to flash because I don't know the champ super well. I don't know if I like actually get the kill there.
I think he broke Blascone, so if you didn't pillar yourself, yeah, I think you had lethal, but it's okay. So now walk towards Crab, proximity lanes, look at your mid and top, any action going on. Raven's using spells, mid's just farm lane. So top lane might have some issues, just do the Crab. Pillar it. So we pillar to drop the resistances. Push towards bot lane, or mid lane, sorry, yeah. Want to look for a transition gank mid and then go for the double Crab if possible. Always an option. Or just shove the mid lane. He has no mana, just hard shove. Get level 4 and then walk the bot Crab. Our Gromp spawns in about 20 seconds, so we have a window to either gank bot, clean up while they try to push that wave in, or just do our bot side camps. Oh, there's Nunu. You can probably kill the Ashe, but Nami's coming. You might have to flush out. Yeah. Just drink your pot. It's fine, just do your rolls. You can honestly just do your Gromp as well before we reset.
Okay.
So the second rotation is one of the best ways to get yourself ahead, because early game no one really buys boots, and while you're going to be proactive on the other side of the map, these camps will be even higher level when you're back, so it's a pretty good way to get yourself a lead. This is one of the tips I always recommend people do. Mostly on carry junglers, but at lower elos you will fall behind, so...
Yeah.
Still pretty solid early game, but... Unfortunately our bot lane died, or that was pretty much free kill. Go blue smite, yeah. I'll just go ruby crystal. Just wait 10 gold. Always go for combat stats over movement, because people always overextend this elo anyways. And now Nunu's bot side camps are up, right? Krugs and I think one of them, I think he only had 12 CS, I think. Yeah, at the time when he was level 3, I think he did, because Gromp was up, so he probably just did red Krugs blue,
So did I
guess.
just do Raptors, Krugs?
I run to his Gromp here. I run to his Gromp.
Okay.
We want to play single target cancel over our Cinder, and junglers this elo, if they fall behind, they don't know what to do, so you just want to punish them as much as possible. And then there's a potential topside dive coming from there as well. Oh, that's a free kill. You 100% kill here. Blascone. That's fine. I think we should help pillar a bit though. That's fine. Keep bullying him in the jungle. Go to Gromp. Just be careful. Wait for Riven's timer. Drink your pot.
Go my jungle now, or
yeah, just go to Krugs. We don't really want to do Raptors.
Okay.
Either that or your path towards your bot side as well, but I think you just do Krugs into Crab, and you can use your pillar now to like just have the cat walk towards you. I blocked it off a bit. It's fine. Yeah, we don't really ever do Raptors on Trundle until we have Cinder or Mammy Cinder or just Cinder Hulk in general. Like even doing Krug is a bit of a hassle because you only have single target.
Yeah.
Bot lane's looking real rough. You should always clear the small ones in the future, by the way.
Okay.
Next time. Say Pillar Crab again. Nunu should be probably on Drake or Red, I guess. Look at top lane while you're doing this. Any chance of a gank there? Yeah. They're fighting, so let's go. We don't have Pillar for a bit, but that's fine. This should be... He's gonna run towards your Tribros, probably. Try to smite him ASAP. Nice, there we go. Should be kill. Nice. Now go path towards your bot side. So Nunu can do Drake pretty easily. His bot's winning really hard. I would just, I would just clear blue here and get your Cinder and then play top side since our bot's getting destroyed. Okay, blue buff is still up, that's good. Again, look at your bot side winning, it's just in case they're getting destroyed, so they're probably not low, but get into the habit and then just go do your Gromp as well and then reset.
So like here, just like I don't look to get dragon, right? Or
no, you have no dragon priority. If you force a fight bot side, you'll probably end up behind. And you're up 2 levels. You can probably finish Gromp. So just reset. We're pretty strong right now. I mean, you're up 2 levels on you. You've been in this jungle all game, so you're doing something right. But yeah, finish your Cinder and that's probably kill. Nice. That's really good. Now just run towards your red. Buy a pink ward. Yeah. Use your W, get out of the base. 2 pink wards, great. Now we have 2 options. We can just do red Crux for 7 or just do red into Rift. Since this is super low elo, no one puts any emphasis on Rift. I think it's the best objective in the game for low elo. So if you have a losing bot side, I always recommend playing cross map objective, and that in this case would be the Rift Herald. And your top's winning too, and it's perma pressure. So after you do red buff, just take the blast cone and do it over the wall. Okay. Obviously Nunu is top side, but it's completely fine. He's not going to check it. Very low chance. He hasn't even done Drake. This guy's like, he's playing Nunu. He's not playing any party on any objectives. So. So your mechanics are actually pretty good for a silver 2 player. Like your movements and your clicking is good. Just surprising.
Yeah, I used to play a lot, like... I don't think I had a smite there.
Oh no, he took it. What is wrong with this guy?
Did I just go...
But what is he doing? Is he going mid or dragon? Like what's... Like just follow him. Like he took the rift. I think he's going to drop it mid, so we're going to try to break mid tower. He dropped it way too early. Typically going to drop it like half. Turret's at half, I guess.
Still get it.
You can also W the towers and Q it. Auto Q it. There you go. Just finish tower. I think you can finish it. Alt the Nunu, ASAP. That works too. That's fine, that's good. Smite him, smite him. Flash Q. Nice. Keep fighting. Pots, 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 W. I think you win. If Heimer does anything. Guess he was in. That's fine though.
Just get boots here.
Yeah, I buy boots, ruby crystal, and I should just sell your pot, and go Merc Shreds, yeah. I have a lot of CC this game. Now just run towards bot side. I mean, you're really ahead of Nunu still, but got the tower, it's good. Okay, he's starting Drake, like mini-map to Nunu. Okay, he should not be able to get this. I mean, our bot's losing, so maybe, but they have mid-prio and Nami might be moving. Just ping on the way, see what happens. You have smite for this. Okay, that's probably... Unless you want to go for steal. I don't think you should. It's fine. Okay, again, now you're not at level 6. You can probably... Nunu's going to reset, look at bot lane, see what's happening there. They probably have permanent river coverage, so unless they're resetting right now, you can maybe look for a lane gank, which I guess they're pushing. Maybe look for a lane gank right now. Yeah, you're going to have your pillar back up in time. This should be a... Not a free kill. W towards them. Okay, that looks good. Look really good. Okay, I got both sums. Nice. This looks bad though because their bot lane's hard winning, unfortunately. Kind of overextended, but it's not the worst. This is the issue in playing like towards weak side map. If they didn't actually reset, I mean, we got their flashes like fine after that, but our bot's getting smashed pretty hard. I think the game's definitely winnable though. I'd probably just buy a cloth
armor.
Yeah.
Here I feel like I typically would just go like Raptors and then like clear top side and try to help top. But I feel like that's probably not. I don't know.
Raptors, Wolves, blue. Play for your buff.
Okay.
I mean, it's not ideal to path towards bot after how they're playing, but just play to get yourself ahead based off pathing. I think top's doing fine. Press tab. Let's get some tab checks. Yeah, top's I guess doing okay. Mid's doing good. The spot lane's worthless. 050 Nautilus.
Yeah, this is how I feel a lot of the games go in silver. Like usually it's bot lane that ends pretty hard.
We'll talk about that later, I guess. You can definitely carry this game though. Your champ's pretty good in third team. You just need Spur Visage and people on your teammate items probably. They go to his red buff right now, yeah, since he's topside. And their bot has no sums now. Their jungler's topside, so you can definitely make a cross map play bot. Like now it's ideal. Now they have no flashes and Not's ult's coming back up. Definitely want to look to kill their bot. Like we gotta shut them down. Get a deep pink as well. Okay, when you're like deep territory here, I wouldn't like drop pillar here. It's just like more towards your camps. See, like now bot lane, just ping on the way bot. Get sure not to come bot maybe if you can. He's actually coming. I mean, I think you should wait. I think you just wait. Like wait for him to be towards them. Yeah, I think now's a good time to go. Go from behind them. And you should probably ult the Ashe.
Yep.
Should be free 2 kills. Press tab, let's see their items before. Any stopwatches? No stopwatches, alright, good. Okay, it looks double, that's double. Nice, really good job. Ezreal got both kills too, that's perfect. So now just go farm your Gromp. Just reset now. Press tab. Yeah, just go Kindle Gem and pink. And then run towards your red side. Use your W as well, don't forget. So how long on Rift Herald? 50 seconds. You can probably just farm your red. Maybe attack his top side, or just do your Krugs and then attack the Rift.
Okay.
So you gotta think of these like pre-plan pathing ideas before you actually like, you know, walk around and like be indecisive. Try to be as decisive as possible.
Okay.
Since top wave's pretty pushed in, Heimer has priority on mid, you can probably just do Krugs into Riven's bot as well. Uni's probably on blue. Hover your minimap top. Does he have blue? Yeah, so he just took it. So it's not a... So you can even like probably do your Raptors here or push a wave top because it looks like your top's going mid or something. They're fighting. What's going on bot? I feel like Riven's been chasing them for like a minute. Yeah, just go do Rift again. Heimer's getting a lot of turret damage, it's really good. So if we can break tier 2 mid with hovering minimap towards mid tower, it's broken. So if we get this Rift, we can easily get an inhibitor. But Nunu's coming, so make sure to ult Nunu when he procs Aftershock if he does with his E, because his W's down. Ult him. It's not good. Should maybe just flash out. Yeah. That's fine.
I was waiting to smite because I thought he would just Q.
That's fine. Just go null mental.
Smite.
Yeah, I mean you can't really outsmite Nunu. I think the issue there was that your teammates, I mean, didn't really CC chain him, or you could maybe just held your pillar for when it got to lethal. So
yeah.
Just be careful, they can break tower pretty easily. That's fine. You have red buff, you can heal off the wave. With your regen as well, you'll be full HP. They're fighting bot, maybe just run towards bot lane right now. Max pillar second, yep. It's really unlucky bot lane, wow. And Heimer is doing work, he's getting a lot of towers. Press tab. Okay, I think the only way we win this game is if we like cheese Baron. You, Yorick, and Heimer have to like 3-man Baron to 20, because this bot lane is pretty hard to play with. Let's slow down the messages, only got one left. Next time, one full message, hopefully.
The fuck, I forgot.
But yeah, so at this point, like the biggest item spike for your champion is Spirit Visage. Only hit the big one, by the way, don't hit the small ones. You heal so much that it's just more efficient. Good to Gromp as well. You should path towards bot right now. There's not much else. Sweep as well. Now that they have so much pressure bot side, there's odds are that there's deep wards maybe. Gromp's gone, that's fine, we just want blue. There's the ward. Smite the blue for HP. Ult him. It's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I think the only way to win this game is a 20-minute 3-man. Because everyone is pretty useless.
I think my team would just FF at 20, honestly. I was the only one that said no on the 15-minute vote.
Yeah, I mean, this is just unlucky. It's just tank jungler versus tank jungler. We punished him, but he survived because he's a super. Like, Nunu's so hard to kill in his jungle, and then his all. Well, I guess all his lanes basically won. Yeah. Mostly just bot lane was really unlucky, but I think he still like played the map pretty well. Like, your CS is fine. You had early objective control. You invaded him, but if your teammates are this bad, then it's kind of hard against tank. Playing a tank versus a tank is like, yeah. Oh no. Oh, I think that's a kill. Nice. We can maybe just clear the wave for now. If actually no, I don't think you can. Yeah. You have tenacity, you're fine. Just dodge the bubble. Okay. They're pretty on Veigar. Heimer's just perma pushing. It's not the stage we want to get another 300 gold ASAP. Try to finish our Spirit Visage. Just go to your Raptors. Your red's up in 10. Just sweep here. Like right now, you want to sweep. There you go. So Raptors. You guys actually taking your red. Oh my god, are you serious? What is wrong with these people?
This is, yeah.
Wow. That's kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect that. Alright, well, I'm gonna log in real quick. That's everything I noted. I think there's one early kill that you kind of choked, but it's hard to say. We'll rewatch that.
Okay.
But honestly, you play pretty well since you haven't played. Like, you're definitely not a silver level player. I think you can easily get gold plat. You just got to play more Trundle, I guess, or just in general the champions that you should play aren't like the ones you've been playing. You know, like Greer's, Olaf. Greer's is fine for that MMR, but because he's just so broken. But in general, just want to play the easier champs.
Olaf feels pretty like 50-50. Like, I get shit on, like, then it's over. If I get ahead, then we probably win.
Sounds about right.
Like always late game.
Trundle is both like useful from ahead and behind. That's why he's such a great champ. He's good against both squishies and tanks. So, I mean, get the most damage on your team. You absorb the most damage. Just sucks that all your lanes lost. So,
yeah.
Pretty like you can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the first major mistake he made was probably the bot crab fight.
Yeah.
I think once you saw Nunu to crab, it's just like the potential of double crabbing. It's not like you have to double crab and fight him if his he is there. But yeah, we'll take a look at that. So again, like I said, every game in this elo below like diamond, no one 5 points. Like you see people are AFK in base.
Right.
This is how you get yourself elite. This is how you get out of this elo. Walk up, get yourself information. Odds are in this elo they will start bot side no matter what, but just in case, get an extra word and just reset. That's great. So get the word out. Reset. Okay. So we have two options here. We either path towards a melee matchup or our hook champ. In general, like if you double buff Gromp gank a lane, if they're overextended as Trundle, it's pretty much first blood every single time. But since we started blue, we're basically weighing out the fact that top lane would either have imp or priority, and we invade or just look for the melee gank, right? So
Right.
in this elo, we see a lot of melee tops. No one really plays range champions, so it's pretty easy to punish people playing bruisers or juggernauts, basically. So yeah, use our W. Like so far, so good. One thing you've done probably is like kited the blue towards the Gromp and smite it, have it come towards you. But again, Nautilus tank hits, so he ruined that for you. That's whatever. So this guy actually went red to blue. Was he level 2 when you saw him? I guess he was level 2. Maybe I'm sleepy, but he was. Wait, he hit wolves. No, wait, what? How's this guy level 3? Did he soak XP mid? I guess he just soaked XP mid. Oh, he soaked mid. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, we go top side, whatever. So this is your second option, right? If you're mirroring their jungler, most of the time if you start red as Nunu, you're just gonna red side full clear and like level 3 gank mid, level 3 gank bot or something. Bot's hard pushing, mid lane is timer ungankable. So you're either playing to counter gank this play, I guess if this play is a potential threat from this angle, or just invade him and make his life a living hell. Trundle's like the best, one of the best level 3 champs. They counters like range champs, Ulis, Kindred Graves, no one plays them. So catch him in his jungle. The pillar is good, but like unfortunately it somehow cuts you off as well. But we get the flash, that's great. And now his Gromp's up, go to that ASAP. So a net positive, we get Nunu early behind and make him more vulnerable. Go to the crab, use pillar on crab. So while we're doing this again, we want to look at our lanes, see if anything's happening. Unfortunately, mid's just a farm lane, top lane. Riven's pushed in way too deep, so we transition gank mid, get level 4 off the wave. Our bot dies 2 for 0. So here's what I don't really like. I think you definitely overstep your boundaries. Yeah. So I mean, it's fine to check if the crab's gone. It's just how close you walk towards the Nunu.
Right.
You have
Yeah,
water walking?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so like you're really hard to catch if you're W as well. You should be approaching from this angle. Do you understand why? Because you're more invested towards your side of the map rather than your side of the map. So you're closer towards them rather than yourself. And they have the trinket thing or the scuttle crab, so they move faster. I mean, honestly, literally, if you just walked this way and pillared, you were fine. And you'd be full HP and wouldn't have to flash, so.
Yeah.
Just,
I think in my head I was like, oh, Ashe is free, but Nami walked up. I just wasn't paying attention.
I mean, you're so much more ahead of Nunu there that like if they're bot lane gonna win that hard, Nunu is dead there 100%.
Yeah.
Because he's fighting in River, you have flash, red buff, and he has no flash and he's level 3. So that just came down to bot diff, you know. Typical bot diff, but it's fine. We're like really ahead of Nunu right now. He's level 3, almost 4, you're almost level 5. You see how effective it is to take their Gromp?
Yeah.
Especially like a tank AoE champ. I mean, he's a single target champ till he gets his Cinder, right? So here I tell you, go to his Gromp again. Like we don't like wolves. We don't like it. And wolves is fine. Wolves are fine. Krugs and Raptors as Trundle are hell to get Cinder, right? So we just attack his Gromp again. We're super ahead of him. We have more health and we have our item buys. Look at it. You see the gold diff? This is a great reset by you. You have a massive lead on him, so this is the perfect timer for you to go to his Gromp because you're at your best and he's not at his best. So here's where I think we kind of choked the kill. I don't think you had to lead with your E here. I think you just lead with your Q.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't if he's not in range for your actual Q gives you range. I'm pretty sure. I guess
He
it
ledges.
it kind of does, but I don't know how to explain it. It's weird, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I just save it and use it, put it like on blast cone
Yeah,
to
or
click
just
there
like walk with him and then blast gun with him and then E,
with him.
because he
Okay.
cannot get away. But yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately he gets away. This kind of sucks, but we just take the Gronk. Top was pretty low, he got away. And we are pretty ahead, so that was a really good pressure punish. You just got a good reset off and just ran there. It was really good. Just sucks we lost our flash, or I think we just kill him anyways, but he got saved by Blasco and Toys. Pretty insane, like the unlucky pillar too.
Yeah.
So we go top here. I mean, great gank, not much else to be said. Pillar was down for the crab, and I mean, nothing else really to be said. Rift spawns in a minute.
So if I'm planning on ganking, and I'm doing crab, should I just save pillar or should I use pillar just to do it quicker?
You analyze the lane state, see if they're
Yeah.
trading heavily, if someone wants to shove their lane and reset or something. You have to be able to tell that. But
Right,
most of the time I just pillar anyways, because I want to be as fast paced as possible, high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's what I don't really like. So at this stage you are pretty damn fed. You're level 6, Nuna's level 4. Like you're really ahead in terms of tempo. Like the gold isn't even that bad. You're up 600 gold on Nunu, 650 gold, and you only got 1 kill. Just the camp denial and getting yourself ahead. But yeah, your bot is getting smashed at 0-4 to 4-0, and they get ganked. So I want you to read the situation. Like we don't have the blast gun. Their bot's smashing our bot. Like you have to be able to tell. Is there anything I can do if I run to display?
Yeah. I think my thought process was they'll back off. Just like try to help disengage, but it was just too late.
Yeah.
I should have looked earlier or just made the decision earlier just to stay.
I agree with like the fact you're playing a tank jungler and you want to like get your lanes ahead, but if the play is like not there to ever recover, I mean later on we'll see the play that actually helped bot lane if the players were a bit better, obviously. But
Yeah.
that play was just not gonna happen. Like the entire game was based off bot diff. Like even though mid and top did nothing, they were more useful, kind of. So here we do red buff again. You want to get your level power spikes, but since we're right next to the rift, it just spawned. No one really contests objectives of this elo. You can just get your level up from the rift herald itself. I don't know why this guy takes the rift, and he also took XP, so you can get level 7, which was really dumb, but it's whatever. We go mid. He even drops the rift at full HP. He should drop a rift again 2.5 plates or so, or even like 2. But yeah. All right. So what do you know about Trundle's ult? When should it be used?
Like getting focused, like use it against like their tankier champs.
Right. So champs like Leona with her W, aftershock champs, or just in general tanks. So
Yeah.
I think you misclick here.
Yeah, I hit Riven on accident.
Yeah, I think you should have kited towards top, like right here. Like right here, you procs aftershock. Right there, you should be ulting him ASAP, and then we ult the Riven, which I mean I don't even know what our teammates are doing, but it didn't look the worst. I think if Heimer gave you 2 autos, you'd actually win this. I think your last auto got cancelled. If you auto, you get the kill there. So I was like really down to the wire, really close, and still look at the gold. Look how efficient it was to get the Rift Herald. Literally all your lanes are losing, or top, mid, or even, whatever. But like the gold is like net even right now, and your bot lane is 0-5-0. You know, down 20 CS, down 2 plates. Like this is why Rift is such a good objective, and if you're pathing properly and just pressuring, getting enemy jungler behind, or just getting your lanes ahead, which with Trundle, which is really easy to do if you focus your single target camps and just permanent invade. If you're ahead, you can definitely take over games. So here, I like the idea of going for steal, but it's a Nunu, right? So while you're doing this, I would have preferred if you looked at bot lane and see if there was an angle there to go bot lane, because Nautilus just hit 6. I think your attention should have been divided towards mid bot lane. Yeah, because like they're not even understanding you're there. But the thing is, obviously their mid and jungler are here, so they can rotate as well. But if your bot lane were better players, is what I'm trying to say. Not Ezreal with a tier of goddess, you know? Better players, better champs. So do the Gromp. Okay, this is the play I think we get back in the game. Or no, we burn both flashes. This is the first exhibit A. So Nunu just did dragon. Odds are he reset. Unfortunately, we got pretty unlucky that he didn't reset. And again, we have a tier. They have... Like, you gotta understand like how one side of this fight is. Even though this is a 3v2. Like, look at the items. You see this? Tier of the god is D-Blade. BF Sword, Mercs. Like, he even had Merc Treads. And a Warhammer. So, we're quite behind. He has 1300 gold. Yes, so right here, I mean, we probably just die for the team. But I guess Nunu's just broken, so we all die, I guess. It's just really unlucky how fed their bot lane was and how much better they were, but it happens, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have these two, sometimes you have those two, so. I mean, if you have these two, this game was 50-minute win for sure. Because you won mid, you won top. I mean, you broke mid, you got a gank top off, and I mean, this guy's down 4 plates as well. Like, up 1k, same gold, up 400. It's just the bot lane, you know, down 2k. In a completely 2v2 lane. But that's fine, we got all sums. And later on, this ends up being a big deal, which I want to go over. And why it ended up being good. So this is another thing I wanted to mention, pressing tab a lot more.
Okay.
You definitely gotta get yourself more information. Remind yourself when the objectives spawn more precisely off timers, because when you see the gray timer, it's a minute, right? It's between 20 seconds and a minute. But just to be as specific as possible, if you have like another window to gank a lane or just like do a camp beforehand. Items, stopwatches, stuff like that. But yeah, tab is your best friend. If your teammates don't talk to you, just FF at 20. Like last game, people are just really worthless, not communicative. Then just do your own thing and focus on yourself, improve, and learn. Learn from pressing tab. So here's what I really like about this play. Is that you actually, I mean, you show an award, which is pretty funny. It just goes to show how stupid these people are. But you waited for your Nautilus. This was really important. If you went earlier and they just ran, I don't think this play would have worked. But they really wanted a tower, and we saw Nunu top lane. I mean, the lower elo you are, the less odds are people use their TPs for these plays, because luckily Veigar was low, I guess, but I don't even think this guy would have actually TP'd, because he's like silver. But anyways, we got their spells earlier, so... People always ask me, how do I help my losing lanes? Like, my bot is 0-10. Like, it doesn't matter how behind they are. If you know where their teammates are, if they're top side doing Rift or something, then you can just make a power play bot, and vice versa. If they're all bot lane doing Dragon, etc., you can make a power play top, grab Rift, grab the tower, etc. Always play off cross maps, like globals and such. TPs. In lower elos, they have like most Ignite mids and Ignite tops or whatever. So you can definitely just play as aggro as possible, and you know where the enemy jungler is. Like for that play where he was just thinking the tower top. Right? So even though our bot lane was like 0-6 there, we got them some kills. The goal is still net even, basically. Yeah, we do the red Krug since we had nothing else to do, I believe. And Dragon was up in like a minute or so. Top's push, mid's push, not much else to do except farm, I guess. In general, if top and mid were not pushed, you would be the one pushing before the objective spawn. But since we have nothing else to do, just farm it out. You can also like hover the Heimer if he's really fed and just cover him in case he gets ganked, but I guess no one ganked him. I'll just do the Rift again. Here's where things get ugly. This entire play is so coin flip that Heimer pulled the Nunu towards the Rift, or this would have never happened. Nunu would have never just ran to Rift. I hope you understand that.
Yeah.
So... he's like, oh, you see how you moved backwards? The body language, but yeah, it's really unlucky. So let's say I'm going to play this a bit better. I mean, the fact that Nunu just randomly came here and their whole team was on the map was really unlucky, but Heimer brought them all here, so...
Yeah.
Nunu has like 2k execute. You probably just want to pillar him here ASAP and just melt it with your smite. Like right there, hit the pimple behind, and yeah, it's a bit unlucky. Nunu is just not a champion out smite, and they're all here, so we just get wiped. But we're down 9 kills and only down 1k gold. That's the power of First Blood Tower. That's why Rift is so disgustingly strong. You want to play for a lot more if you can't play for the Drakes. And unfortunately, our teammates were really bad this game. You had pretty much most gold on your team as a tank. I can't believe your entire team actually FF. That was really interesting.
Yeah, that was actually new to me. usually doesn't happen.
At 15, 4 votes, 20, 4 votes again. Yeah, this Nautilus was quite the specimen. But honestly, like pretty solid game despite you having really bad lanes. Like I'm pretty sure like a plat level player based off what I've seen. Gold plat, just gotta play some more.
So you suggest I just like one trick Trundle, like just a little bit, I guess. Not necessarily like one trick, but like is there like situations where I should just not play him?
I think if you want to master jungle, you gotta master the basic fundamentals, and Trundle makes that really easier. There's other champs like Nunu as well. Nunu's another broken one. Warwick's really strong. Champs like that are really easy to play and are just useful from ahead and behind, so you can just like learn your limits, your pros and cons, see what utility you have from how behind you are, etc. And yeah, once you master that, you can start playing the other junglers you've been playing as well, like Graves, Olaf, are mostly high elo champs, but if you master, you know, Trundle, then those champs will be even easier to play. You know, so that's how I see it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, I definitely recommend keep playing him. If you're this good at him, like your first few times you play this well, I think you should definitely keep playing him. You'll easily get plot. Like this was literally the stars aligned for you to lose this game. That's all I'm gonna say. These are the worst players I've seen in my life. They picked a tank jungler. He lived twice in his jungle with Blastcone. All his lanes basically won. That guy took your rift. Like these people were just the worst. But yeah, I think one thing I have to work on is your spacing. Like I think you overstep a lot. You have to like remember the spells they have, what their kits are like. That guy can like run towards you. You shouldn't really run towards him, but yeah. That's basically it. I think he played really well this game. I'm really surprised in a good way. I didn't expect this from a Silver 2 player, so that was pretty good. But
yeah, I just started playing like a month ago, since like, I mean, I don't even know, season 6 maybe. And I climbed really easy. Like I got placed pretty low, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna play jungle because I was just playing AD, and then because jungle was my old main role, and then as soon as I got silver 2, it's just like literal dog shit every game. It's just frustrating. I mean, I'm not winning every game, but like myself, but it's actually rough.
I feel you. I think you should. I mean, you're doing this good on Olaf. I didn't see your winner was that decent. It was higher than expected, but I think you should keep playing Trundle. Try it. I think he's like a way easier version of Olaf. Will teach you like pathing and such. Instead of just like full clearing every game playing for objectives, you can actually like that game. Like, did you see how different it was? So like, ignore your Raptors, ignore your Krugs, and just go for like his Gromp. Get him behind. You're up 2 levels on him. Get a good tempo reset for that Gromp respawn, etc. Stuff like that. So, and if you want to try the other variation, I went over the Bork Trundle. Just go to my page, and if you're against champs, like this was the ideal game for me to ever run this in. They had Skarner, they had Shen, Galio, Leona, 4 melee tanks. If I have Bork, I just shred them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I should probably go on a Spur Visage. I think I just forgot to build SV this game. Or that like not much magic damage, I guess. But once you have Bork, Spur Visage, your W, your R, you will out heal anyone. You are pretty much unkillable. So
typically you said like just build Bork if they are like pretty tanky, like health stacking champs.
Yeah,
tanks. If they're not, what am I building? Just full tank?
You can do your, I mean the PTA, like okay, so at champ select you got to decipher whether or not you're going Conqueror or PTA. I'd say PTA 70% of your games, mostly against like squishy range champions.
Yeah.
And against like those melee champs, you want to go Conqueror, Resolve. So your core items are mostly just if you're against heavy AP, Spirit Visage, Warmogs are the best. If you're against like heavy AD, Knight's Vow, Bramble Vest, Zeke's Convergence, I think it's called, are really good. But your core item is always going to be Spirit Visage. It's like the most important item. It just synergizes so well with your kit, your passive, everything. It's just the best item in the game on Trundle. So
so like
go ahead.
Sorry. So say their team is like full AD. Is that still like first buy?
Zeke's? Or
no. Sorry, Spirit Visage.
Oh no, it'd be like a third buy, probably like after your. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Actually, Frozen Heart's really good against like heavy AD because most heavy AD comps or champs based off attack speed. Frozen Heart's like an amazing item on Trundle as well, but Yeah, you always get Spirit Visage in your kit or your core, your third or fourth item for sure.
Okay.
So let's say they're really heavy AD, you get like a Frozen Heart into Spirit Visage or something like a. Depends. Where obviously, if your ADC is really fed, you can get like a Knight's Vow. Zeke's both are really complementary items if you have a fed
Yeah.
carry. So Bramble's another great item against heavy AD. But in
Okay.
general, if you do the Bork setup, you really only need like Spirit Visage and the rest doesn't really matter because if you play against any melee champs on top of you, you'll see it. If you try a Bork against silver players, you're not gonna see it coming.
Yeah.
The challenger players I played into don't even know what's happening. So
hmm
yeah, anything else you want to go over? Builds, ideas, anything at all?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I think it's just so tilting, uh, right now.
Yeah, that was
Maybe
hard to
because of the
watch.
champs I'm playing. Like that like does happen like a lot in silver.
That
Huge
was,
bot diff like every game.
hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. So say another scenario where my bot is that far behind. Um, what like I mean, is there really anything I could have done differently that game? Like that we would have won?
Not with
Maybe
the
like
champ
not
you
overstay,
picked.
right?
No, I think if you executed a bit better on the Nunu kills, you could have maybe like optimized for
Yeah,
like a Bork if you killed him a few times earlier. But
right.
based off like even your mid and top were pretty useless with the amount of pressure you gave them. I guess mid was just like a farm lane, but top lane like he did a lot for top lane. I felt like he did nothing, so
hmm
that was unlucky. But it
Yeah.
happens, you know. That was like the again stars aligned, the worst team that he could have possibly had. They did literally
Of
nothing.
course. Of course, this game.
Yeah. If they didn't pick a tank jungler, I think you win that game. I think based off the pressure you had early game, the mid
hmm
top, and then you getting him that behind. The thing about Nunu is even if he's behind, that's why he's such a good champion. He still has a lot of utility. He can heal a lot. He can shield a lot from his ult. He can still do utility, or he has good utility from his kit. He can soak
hmm
damage. He can do objectives. So that's why he's just a really good champion to play in general, and just learn the basics of jungling.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that makes sense for sure. Yeah, I'll
but
play him more,
yeah.
not try to just play solo carry champs.
Yeah, I'd say try Nunu, try Trundle, try Warriors, like probably the trifecta, the triangle of best champs should play this ELO and see
Okay.
which one you like the most. I see you play a bit of
Okay.
Warwick as well. Let's see if I could comment on that.
Yeah, I've played a few Aura games, and sometimes I get fed, and sometimes I just get shit on.
Hmm. Bloodline. Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd always recommend going Alacrity or Tenacity, even though I just go Alacrity this ELO. Just get yourself extra
Actually,
DPS
okay.
for early game
Yeah.
and take a last stand. Don't go Creed Grouse. And
Okay.
this tree you can go like Nimbus Cloak, Water Walking, and
Mm,
I'm not really a fan of the Conqueror. I guess they have four melee champs, so like this game it's not bad. But if you're going Conqueror, you should go like Resolve. Conqueror Resolve is like the best synergy for junglers.
okay.
Olaf, again Trundle, the one I showed you, and probably for work it's good as well. As far as the build goes, again, Frozen Heart's an amazing item on literally every champ I told you today. Warwick, Trundle, Nunu, Frozen Heart is like one of the core items you should get against like several attack speed based champions or just like heavy AD. So definitely try FH out, and yeah, I mean your builds don't look that bad. I just don't think you should ever finish this early. Just stick on the TMAT for a long time and then go from there. Like
Okay.
this game like Frozen Heart would be pretty nice. Frozen Heart into like Spirit Visage.
hmm
And then I don't know, it doesn't look like you got it looks like you fell behind. I don't know if you tilted or something, but if you're this behind you don't go warrior. You
Yeah.
go warrior if you're really ahead.
I think I was like, I mean, I don't remember, but I think I was ahead. Yeah, I usually go warrior if I'm ahead, but I think I tilted.
Gotcha. Any new games at all? Probably not. I'd say
I've played a few.
oh, you actually kind of popped off on him.
Yeah, the
12
second game
kills.
just it got so late. I just felt kind of useless.
Now you lost because their melee champ built Bork.
Yeah.
Hasn't been nerfed yet. Anyways. Alright, anything else you want to go over? Talk about?
I don't think so.
Alright, man. Well, I appreciate it. Hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Update me on
Same,
how
man.
things go, and feel free to hit me up for any questions or inquiries at all.
All right, man. We'll do.
Alright, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Take care. Have a good one.
Yeah. You too.
See ya.
Bye.